my scream machine. We go up and down. You are everything I ever wanted in my lady, so I had to take this opportunity to say, just like my favorite song. Every time you play, I sing along. Baby, my number one girl is you.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your girl Brittany, and today I have somebody that's very special. Somebody who's actually very legendary. Gipp, what's going on?
How you doing?
Good. I'm glad I'm better now that you're in my presence.
Oh man.
And your hair is looking spectacular.
Thank you.
What is your daily process in the morning? You just wake up and just the wet and wavy just be flourishing?
I was born with it, baby.
Okay.
I'm half Cherokee. I can't help it.
Okay.
Blame it on my grandmama.
You gonna give me some of that hair?
Whenever you want to get out.
Okay. So wait, let's talk about what you're doing now. You just signed the new deal with Epic.
Okay, I just signed a new deal with Epic. Just finished a TV show called Good Life with the boys, with Goody Mob. Getting ready to do a 3-day musical event with Outkast in Atlanta. Just finished the album, and also just finished shooting my video not too long ago, about 3 weeks ago, so it's out.
So L.A. Reid signed you to Epic, but didn't he also sign you to LaFayette back in the day?
L.A. Reid is really like our godfather.
Okay.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, L.A. Reid gave all of us our first, record deals. He gave Organized Noise the first deal first, then Outkast came in the door. Then, then Goody Mob came in the door. So, yeah, LA is like my godfather. So, he signed me when I was 19, 20 years old, and then he signed me again later on in my life.
It's funny how kind of life comes back, around.
Yeah, it's funny. But, I mean, one thing about it, man, that's the reason why Atlanta has done so well and has been able to stay ahead of the pack in music, is because we were taught how to really make records early in our musical career. So, the reason why we still around is because we were taught right.
Yeah.
And LA and Babyface is really the reason why.
Yeah. So how do you feel about Atlanta's music scene right now? Because, I mean, you guys are like fucking monsters.
I mean, you can't beat it, man. People can say what they want to say, but man, it's a new star coming out of Atlanta every month. You know what I mean? And right now, we got to give it to our young boys, Future, which is part of the Dungeon family. And you got to give it to the little Migos. They crazy. They crazy.
I love the Migos. Yeah. And I'm obsessed. So
wait. I can't stop there. Young Thug.
Young Thug.
And Rich Homie Quan. The names keep going on and on, man. I mean, I'm on the way back to Atlanta now, so I run through the strip clubs this BET weekend and see what's new, what's next for next month.
What do you think it is about Atlanta that kind of breeds this culture of originality and kind of where you guys just do whatever y'all feel, and it doesn't matter what mainstream hip hop heads think?
Because we came in at a time where our music and the things that we were doing wasn't accepted, so what it did, it gave us a tougher skin. You know what I mean? You think about it, most of the music comes out of the South. We do not sample. So we don't sample. And in Atlanta, we got a culture of not biting each other. Everybody it's embedded in us to be different. You know what I mean? When it comes to music, when it comes to style. Even if you look at the trap rappers, that you call trap. I mean, T.I.'s different than Jeezy. Jeezy's different than Rocco. I mean, they still got their own little thing about them. I mean, of course, everybody know how Gucci Mane do it.
Okay, so November 2015 will mark the 20th anniversary of the Soul Food album. Does it feel like 20 years ago?
When I listen to the album, no, because what's going on when I listen to Soul Food right now, it could have came out this year and still, been relevant. You know what I mean? So it doesn't feel that long ago. It's just that the world has changed since that record came out.
Right.
There's so many differences that that you can't even compare the two worlds when the records came out. So I don't know. The only thing that feels different now that I can come to New York City and hear Atlanta music on the radio. And that's great. I mean, because at one time we couldn't get our music on the radio. So now to hear Atlanta music on the radio, to hear West Coast music on the radio, to go to LA and hear New York rappers on the radio, it's better now, because I feel like the music is more of on a platform where everybody can use you know, a little help somewhere. Because where people don't have music, they can always use somebody else's music from another coast now.
So what was your fondest memory, I guess, in recording Soul Food? Like, let's go back.
The fondest?
Yeah.
Being in the house, being in Rico Wade's mother house, you know, with Outkast on the floor and Goody Mob on the floor, and all of us not knowing, you know, how the music was going to be accepted, but not going to accept no for an answer. You know, the biggest thing about it was, you know, when you broke and don't have money, the game is just a lot of fun. It's better, you know, to me. I mean, it's just, when nobody has money and nobody knows what fame feels like, it's just all about the music, you know what I mean? So those times were fun, they were groundbreaking, and the things that we did, they were legendary. So I appreciate the time that we spent together as kids, you know what I mean? Because now to look around and look at all my brothers that, you know, the house of music that I come from, the Dungeon family, all of us are iconic. And that's a fact.
So Goody Mob is gonna reunite with Outkast. When and where? What time? What do I need to do to get there?
27, and 28th. We're in Atlanta.
Okay. Where you supposed to be?
Centennial Park. I mean, y'all gotta come because this may be the last show that y'all get to see all of the entities of Dungeon Family on the same stage.
Tell me about the how Zaga's gonna sound like sonically.
Well, sonically, I would say this is the closest record to Love Below.
Okay.
You know, because now, I mean, at this point in my career, I've done all the street records. I've done all the records. A lot of my records are with classic people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't have to really reach out or do anything new. I have to do something new as far as music is regarding, especially myself. So with the album, I'm going for the more of an artist than more of a rapper. You know what I mean? And that's simply because if you think about it, all of Goody Mob's records, we've done rock music, house music, reggae music, we've done everything, funk, everything. So this is, you know, just like people got to see the big explosion of CeeLo Green come out of Gnarls Barkley and do his thing as a solo artist. Now it's my turn, you know what I mean? So the first record is featuring CeeLo Green, the next record is just me. I have a lot of great people on there. Corrupt Young Gotti's on the album, B.O.B.'s on the album, and you know, I saved the rest of the features for the public.
Earlier this summer, you guys were shooting the Good Life reality show, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was a great experience. We finished, we knocked out, about 8 episodes. We shot it in Vegas while we was doing also the CeeLo's Vegas show called Loberace. We was in Vegas for about 2 months doing that at Planet Hollywood, and then we started shooting the reality show, and it's just really about us bringing cameras into our life because we really never did that in our early years in the music business. We never let cameras into our personal lives, so it was about us just bringing cameras into the personal life of Goody Mob, and you seeing how the brother camaraderie between all of us and how we joke on each other and do our things, and you know how Cujo and T-Mo always find a way of doing things their own way, and you know, it was great. It was a great experience, and we really left it and tried to give people a comedy show instead of what people are getting right now out of the black shows on TV.
Wait, but how is CeeLo doing with like all the controversy that's been out lately? Have you like, you know, I know obviously he's your brother. I know you've given him some advice. So is he doing well? Is he in a good space? Or?
Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great. I think this is just a wake up call for him as an artist and as an elder statesman that, you know, we gotta watch who we say and watch who we talk to, because you never know who it is.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just think that certain comments, you know, he knows now that certain things are just left unsaid.
Well, Zaga comes out when?
Zaga comes out in December. December
9th.
December the 9th, Zaga comes out. I'm telling you guys, man, it's time. I'm giving you the red print of what music is going, where Atlanta is going next. You know what I mean? And what it is, we're gonna raise a little more musicians than rappers at this point. After this album, we're gonna raise some musicians instead of rappers, man. We've done our part as far as the rap community, man. We've raised some of the best you can have, man, you know. So now it's time for us to bring the musicianship back to the game so the kids can get back interested in, you know, messing with instruments and just instrumentation, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it, and I'm showing the rappers also, you know. And I gotta speak on another little rapper that's doing real good in Atlanta, man, Raury. He's another
Indigo Child.
Yeah,
very good project.
Very much. He's very much so Dungeon Family too. People just don't know, but hey, man, like that's what I mean. We want to bring more and spawn more of those kind of artists.
So wait, he has Dungeon Family ties?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
But his project is very good.
Yeah.
I think he first came on the radar when there was a picture of him and Kanye together. And he said he let Kanye like listen to his album, kind of was like, keep doing your thing, like you're killing it.
Yeah.
But I think he taught himself how to play guitar.
Yeah. 3,000 is his idol.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah,
cool
man.
kid, and he's young.
Yeah, man.
I think he's 19, 18, 19. He's a baby.
And then when I go watch his movement, it reminds me of what Outkast and Goody Mob started from. Yo, what's good? This Gipp. You watching globalgrind.com. Skeever, what's happening, Russ? Ooh it.
He said Pharrell sat at the board like this.
Pick me up on a helicopter and take me to, no, I don't know.